this Sunday's Backlash, and the most prestigious championship in all of prediction wrestling will be on the line. The Jobber Club World Heavyweight Championship of the Universe. Our current champion Dingle will be defending it, and if Dingle fails defending his championship on Sunday, he will become the shortest reigning champion in all of Jobber Club history, because he only won it on last Friday at the Greatest Royal Rumble. And it'll be the shortest title reign in history, probably forever. So, Dingle, best luck to you, pal. Right, let's go over the show. SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella versus Charlotte. I think either way, Carmella is retaining her title, whether it be through the champion's advantage or Carmella getting the win. I'm leaning more towards probably Carmella getting the legal win with interference from probably Iconic Duo. But either way, Carmella's getting this win. She's retaining her title. The Iconic Duo and Carmella are a fairly good trio. They're alright. I like the Iconic Duo. And hopefully we can move Charlotte away from... Well, I'd like to see Charlotte then moves away from the Women's Championship. And then she goes into more of a personal rivalry with somebody else, maybe the Iconic Duo. And hopefully we can bring Becky Lynch in to take on Carmella for the women's title. So, Becky Lynch can't be there to save Charlotte's arse all the time and be a tag team partner, best friend, and Charlotte's got to deal with the Iconics by herself. That I'd like to see. Move Charlotte more of a personal personal based rivalry to keep her out of the title picture. That's what I'd like to see, because Becky Lynch is really good, or Becky Lynch or Asuka are really good, but they haven't done anything. So Becky Lynch hasn't done anything for months, so that's what I'd like to see. Next, Intercontinental Championship, Seth Rollins the champion versus The Miz. Seth is winning this because Seth is the man on Raw. It is Monday Night Rollins. Without Brock Lesnar there, Seth Rollins is the main event of Monday Night Raw, and he's retaining that championship. It's as simple as that. Next, we have Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. Unfortunately, I think Big Cass is winning this. I don't really see anything else happening, to be honest with you. I think Daniel Bryan is the underdog. He should lose to someone fit. Although I don't like Big Cass, don't get me wrong, I don't like him at all. But Daniel Bryan should be losing to somebody who's 7 feet tall. Daniel Bryan's underdog. It's not a problem. Because what's the point in putting someone like Big Cass into this rivalry with Daniel Bryan just for Daniel Bryan to beat him and then move on? It does nothing for Big Cass. WWE obviously want to do something with him, so do something with Big Cass. He's not been a singles competitor long. He's not been doing singles promos for very long, so give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't like him at the minute, but I'm open to having my mind changed. So let's see what we can do. Maybe a good match with Daniel Bryan will tip the scales in his favour, perhaps. Who knows? The Raw Women's Championship, I think Nia Jax is retaining the title against Alexa Bliss in this one. Alexa Bliss has been incredible in her heel promos in the build up to this. I think Nia Jax is too fresh for a champion for us to lose it already. Nia Jax retains. United States Championship. Now this one I'm on the fence about a little bit, because I'm picking Randy Orton for this purely because I know the United States title is chopped back and forward quite a lot, but I'm picking Randy Orton because the Great American the Greatest Royal Rumble, whatever it's called, had 0 title changes apart from the one that had to be, allocated to somebody in the Raw tags. And for me, all the other title matches up to this point don't make any sense for it to be changed. Both the women's, Seth Rollins, he's not. The Miz is going to win it and go to SmackDown. That just seems ridiculous to me. Seth Rollins should be winning it. Seth Rollins is the man on Raw. He's just fucking main event, so he's retaining that Intercontinental Championship. This one for me is up in the air a little bit. I'd like to see Jeff retain it, but I think just for an excitement standpoint, just something new, just because there's no other title change up until this point, I think Randy Orton is winning this. And they've still got an angle going on with Shelton Benjamin, Jeff Hardy, that little trio, and was it The Miz who was involved last week? So yeah, I think Randy Orton's winning this. Next we have Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This one is the hardest one for me to call, really, because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn haven't done anything, and I feel like they need a win. But on the other hand, Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley are kind of on fire now, and Bobby Lashley isn't being booked anywhere near the way I thought they'd book him. I thought he'd be an unstoppable unit, but he's just been chucked in tag team after tag team match. So I'm unsure about this one. I feel that Sami and KO need something. Is it a win over these two? I don't know. But the only other angle I can think of is that these two, Braun and Lashley, have got nothing on at the minute. Because it seems like maybe Seth and Finn are the Intercontinental rivalry at the minute. Looks like Roman's going back to face Brock again for the Universal title, is the impression I'm getting. So Lashley and Braun have got nothing to do. Give Kevin Owens and Sami the win here to continue this four-man feud. I mean, these four guys could be in the main event quite easily, but they're not, and they're just been chucked in this tag team. So, and we saw this tag match a few weeks ago. Lashley and Braun got the win there. I think maybe KO and Sami get the win this time, just to progress that forward. Perhaps that's what I'm guessing. So KO and Sami. Samoa and Joseph versus Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns, obviously. Samoa Joe's getting this. I'm calling it Samoa Joe. I think Joe needs this. Not needs it, but this would just he's already on a good track going forward. I think this would just elevate him that one step further. Roman Reigns doesn't need this. Another big match loss isn't gonna hurt him, although maybe that's what they're trying to do. I'm not sure. Samoa Joe's winning this. WWE Championship, no disqualification. AJ Styles and Nakamura. Nakamura's winning this. AJ Styles doesn't need the belt anymore. Nakamura needs it. His heel turn needs to make sense. And without getting the WWE title, what's the point in turning heel at this point? This should be the match you've been waiting for since WrestleMania. Hopefully this match will get Nakamura's winning this, and maybe leading to a triple threat, because Joe mentioned that after Roman Reigns he's coming for the WWE title, and I think they've got a fair balance, because yes, Joe is a heel, but he can transition into like an anti-hero heel kind of anti-face kind of scenario quite easily, because he doesn't make a continuous effort of shooting the crowd. He's just a badass dude. So you've got AJ as a face, Nakamura's a heel, Joey's a sort of in-between character. That would be pretty awesome going forward as Nakamura's a champion. They're my predictions. I think the one I've struggled deciding on is the Braun Lashley Sami KO match.
Braun.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can easily see Lashley and Braun winning, but it'll just be a mindless. Here's something for the crowd to keep them happy. I don't think that's what they're going to do. I think KO and Sami, because they've not had anything for a little while. KO and Sami getting some sort of win from miscommunication between the two big guys and cheating in some way, perhaps, I don't know. But they're my predictions. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed this prediction show. Dingle, good luck to you, pal. You're going to need it. Let me know what your predictions in the comments. And hope you enjoy Backlash on Sunday. And if you live in the UK, we have a delightful bank holiday Monday, so you don't have to book the day off. You can watch it live and spend all bank holiday sleeping. At least you ain't going to get sunburn. Goodbye.